Good evening, Tottenham fans. January the 30th, and Spurs still haven't signed any more players. It's becoming very, very frustrating now. Really frustrated. But there is one guy on the market now that could be a really top signing for us. Somebody that we should go all out for, and that's Marmoush. Apparently now, Pep Guardiola has told Marmoush, given him the green light, that he can seek another club if he's not happy with the minutes that he's getting. As we all know, Pep Guardiola never really keeps players if they don't want to be there. And Marmoush could be bought for as little as 40 to 50 million. And if I say as little as 40 to 50 million, remember we spent 40 million on Archie Gray. So if you can get a Marmoush for 40 to 50 million, I think that would be an absolute steal. I think he's still a superstar player. I know he's not lit it up in the Premier League since joining Manchester City, but I think that's down to not getting a run of games. Haaland is taking his place most of the time, and Haaland is a goal machine, very hard to replace him. You've got Foden, you've got Cherki, you've got Doku on fire, you've got Savinho that wants minutes because of the World Cup. And to add to that, they signed Semenyo. So they've got superstar attacking threat, Manchester City, so it's not easy for anybody to get into that side. Now, Marmoush really rates himself, and he really believes in himself, and he really wants to play for a team week in, week out and show people what he can do. He wants to prove himself. Now, for Spurs, that would be ideal. He can play in the striker role. He can play on the left-hand side. He can play on the right-hand side. He can play just behind the striker. He's very, very versatile, very effective in all positions as well. And he can score goals. And that's something we're missing. Like, our defenders are our top goal scorers other than Richarlison. We've got Van de Ven and Romero as second and third in our top goal scorers. And third or fourth is Paulinho. And he's a holding midfielder. So we need goal scorers in this side. And Marmoush would be the goal scorer that we need. I really wanted him before he went to Manchester City. And I was gutted that we didn't go all out and get him, as we normally don't go all out for anybody. But this time around, I can't see any excuses why not to do it. I don't know what wages is on. I really should have checked that before I did the video, but he's probably on high wages. But surely we can just up the wages for better players, and he would improve our attacking line. He'd be our best attacking threat as soon as he came in. So we should go all out for this player. And if you say, well, Spurs won't spend the money, well, apparently they had 70 million for Savinho ready to go. And I'll rate Marmoush over Savinho any day of the week. I'll take Marmoush over Savinho any day of the week. I still rate Savinho as well, but I think Marmoush would be an absolute exceptional signing for Spurs. It really would. And it would cheer some Spurs fans up. We're all doom and gloom at the moment. We're all miserable. You know, we're 14th in the Premier League. We're doing well in the Champions League, to be honest. But how far are we going to go in the Champions League if we don't sign quality players? A lot of our players are injured at the moment, and we need to help. We need to help them out. Need to help Frank. Don't keep Frank in a job and then not back him. What are you doing there? Like, Frank's just gone on to an interview now and started saying that, oh yeah, they're trying everything, working night and day to try and get players in. They're really supporting me and backing me. Have they? What have they done then, Frank? They haven't supported you back. All they've done is kept you in a job. They haven't supported you or backed you in the market. That's for certain. So I don't know what he's talking about. Half the time, every time he speaks, I just think, what are you talking about, Frank? But yeah, so Marmoush would be an absolute top signing for us. Apparently, if Marmoush is not available, we can go for an Akliouche as well for Monaco. And I think he's a brilliant player as well. Like, he could be taken for about 40 million as well. Like, I would sign both. Have them too. Akliouche can play across the whole front three as well. Both of them very versatile, which would help us cover all positions. Very, very technically gifted. And he played exceptionally well against us, by the way. He was a really good player on the day. He's technically good. He's always looking to do a through ball, always trying to set up goals, always trying to look forward. You know, another great player. And he's still pretty young as well. I think he's only 22, 23. Still a very young player. So's Marmoush. So, you know, they'll be there not just for now, but for the future as well. You know, people like Richarlison that are not going to be here next season, I doubt. So what would you rather have, Richarlison or Marmoush? Marmoush all day long. It'd improve our first 11. So would Akliouche. Both of them would improve our first 11 for sure. Absolutely. Now, other news as well is something if this happens, I will be done with the club. Honestly, if this happens, I'll be done. Apparently, Vuskovic, Vuskovic is ripping it up in the Bundesliga. Absolutely ripping it up. You know, an 18-year-old, his stats make him one of the best defenders in the league already. He scores goals. He's great on the ball. His aerial ability is insane. There's one game where he won 18 aerial duels out of 20. He's contesting for 20 aerial duels and he won 18 of them, which is a Bundesliga record, by the way, as well. He scored a fantastic goal as well with a flick from the back of his foot. He's so powerful in both boxes. He's a massive asset. And there was rumours that Spurs were going to put him out on loan again. I think they should bring him straight into the Premier League. Every single league he's gone into, he's adapted and he's become the best player in that league. Poland, Belgium, Croatian league, now the German league, he's dominating that as well. And even Vincent Kompany's come out and said how good he was. And that's my thing, what I said if we do. Bayern Munich are really sniffing around this guy. And Bayern Munich are going to try to sign this guy. If Spurs sell Vuskovic, I am done with this club. I'm absolutely done with this club. Vuskovic is probably the most talented defender we've seen in a long time. Like, he is absolutely exceptional. He really is an exceptional player. If Spurs sell him already at the age of 18, before he even has a chance to play for Spurs, and they sell him for like 40 million or whatever, I am done with this club. I'm absolutely done. We need to bring him back, develop him, and I think as well, because he's only 18, by the time he's 22, 23, he has the potential to be the best defender in the world. Best in the world, in my opinion. We need to keep hold of these sort of players. We're never going to buy a world-class defender. This guy could turn into a world-class defender, and we're thinking about selling him to Bayern. Please do not do that. I will be done with this club if that happens. What a player Vuskovic is. He really is a good player. If you haven't seen him, go and watch his highlights. Go and watch him play. Go and watch some Bundesliga games as well. He's so good. Like, even when he played for us in a friendly and he scored that goal against QPR and got an assist after being on the pitch for like 10 minutes, he just looked insane then. He's a beast. He's 6'4", by the way, as well. He's just aerially dominant. He's really good on the ball as well. Really good. Technically gifted. Very, very skillful as well. All the attributes you wouldn't even think of a defender having as well. Apparently, he used to be a striker. So that's why he's getting all these goals. So, yeah, please don't do that, Spurs, because I'll be done with you. I'll stop my YouTube channel. If they sold Vuskovic in this summer coming, then there's no point supporting Spurs anymore, because that would show me you've got literally no ambition, no focus. I'd stop even talking about Spurs until Enoch were gone, because if they're just thinking about profits again and not thinking about anything else, then see you later. I'm not going to even bother with them until they're gone, because he's a good player and that better not happen. You know what Bayern are like? They won't stop until they get their man as well. So yeah, so Spurs still not signed anybody in the transfer window, which is very frustrating, but there is players out there. Like, I got asked today, oh, who would you sign? Who can we realistically sign? There's loads of players. Like, any player at the moment that scores goals we need. Like, Mateta now might be going out abroad to AC Milan instead of Spurs going in for him. Mateta would score goals. It'd be, even if we got him on loan until the end of the season, that would still be decent. But I'm not sure. Like, he wouldn't move the needle, Mateta, but he's still available to sign. You know what I mean? There's Akliouche, there's Marmoush, like I've just mentioned them two before as well. Try again for Savinho maybe, but I think he might be injured. So there's players out there that can improve this first 11. I'd go for that Igor Thiago as well from Brentford. 16 goals and 1 assist this season already in the Premier League. Like, he's 24 years old. He's a very good striker, I know it's his first year in the Premier League, but snap him up now before he goes for 100 million, because he's attainable. If we put down the money to Brentford need money. Like, they don't get in a lot of money normally. So give them 60 million and say we want to sign your striker. See what they do. Act like a big club. Try and sign some players. I'm not sure what's going on at this club. Like, they keep saying how hard it is in January to sign players, but you see Fulham signing Oscar Bob, and you've seen Palace trying to sign Strand Larson, and you've seen Man City signing Semenyo and Gay, and then we get from our board, oh, it's difficult in January. It's difficult to do. I don't want to hear that. You told us in the summer, you give it the big one. You put your chest out. You said, we're going to start supporting sporting success. We're going to aim for playing in the Champions League regularly. We want to win Premier Leagues. We want to win trophies. And then the first transfer window you get, you've signed Conor Gallagher because you sold Johnson and spent the money on that. And you signed an unknown 19-year-old from Brazil, left back, that you're probably going to put out on loan. I don't know what your planning is. There's only 2 days left. 2 days. And it's going to be a last minute scrape. I've heard things about Sterling as well. That better not happen either. If Sterling signs as well, I'm going to be fuming. I do not want Sterling. Sterling is not the player he was. Let's get that out of our head and stop saying things like it's better than nothing. Raise your standards. Saying, oh, get Sterling because it's better than nothing is not raising your standards. That's just accepting that Enoch don't want to spend money. And I'm not doing that anymore. Sterling could not get into the Arsenal side. He could not get into their side when they were struggling for goal scorers. They didn't have Gyökeres at the time either. Havertz was injured. He still didn't get in the team. Chelsea don't want him. Man City got rid of him a long time ago because he was losing his ability to score goals and get assists. So what are we doing? Like, we can't get these sorts of players. Like, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't want a player to come in just because he's got experience. He needs to be good as well. Like, you can't just have experience. Experience is not going to win you the league. You might as well just get Klinsmann in and put him in the changing room for his experience. No, not for me. So, Marmoush, Akliouche, get them both in. Marmoush and Akliouche, get them both in. Don't get Sterling. Don't sell Vuskovic. That's all I'm saying. Let me know in the comments what you think of today's video. What do you think about what I spoke about today? Thank you for watching, and come on, you Spurs.